Fundamentals of Pedagogy by Lucian Green, part of Room 1 of 4. 1. The blind girl's teacher prepared to sit down. He did this by lolling the rice paper cylinder with his tongue. First, he touched the bottom of it with his tongue. Second, he touched the top left of it with his tongue. Third, he touched the top right of it with his tongue. In this way, the blind girl's teacher prepared to sit down by lolling the rice paper cylinder. 2. The disabilities teacher wished good luck to all of his students. He did this by squirting the gourd. First, he lifted the gourd to his mouth. Second, he squeezed the gourd. Third, he squirted the gourd into his lips. In this way, the disabilities teacher prepared to wish good luck to all of his students by squirting the gourd. 3. The disabilities teacher student prepared to ask for each assessment criterion. He did this by washing each part of his face. First, he washed his eyes. Second, he washed his nose. Third, he washed his mouth. In this way, the disabilities teacher student prepared to ask for each assessment criterion by washing each part of his face. 4. The disabilities teacher student prepared to make a 3D model of an adjective describing a competency. He did this by washing the inside of the cylinder. First, he washed the inside of the base. Second, he washed the inside of the side. Third, he washed the inside of the top. In this way, the disabilities teacher student prepared to make a 3D model of an adjective describing a competency by washing the inside of the cylinder. 5. The disabilities teacher student helped the self-preservation of a student. He did this by licking the ice cream. First, he held the ice cream by the cone. Second, he licked the ice cream. Third, he licked the ice cream until he had finished licking it. In this way, the disabilities teacher student prepared to help the self-preservation of a student by licking the ice cream. 6. The disabilities teacher student prepared to assess a done-up assignment with a short story containing 64 departmental perspectives about it and a seen-as version of a quality written by the student. He did this by placing the bird model in the hole. First, he lifted the bird model up. Second, he walked to the hole. Third, he placed it in the hole. In this way, the disabilities teacher student prepared to assess a done-up assignment and a seen-as version of a quality written by the student by placing the bird model in the hole. 7. The disabilities teacher student tested that the gifted student had thought of 5 reasonings per idea, ideas with objects measured in the x, y and z dimensions, that the professor would think of as being like cleaning a test tube. He did this by bringing the bird model through the air to his desk. First, he lifted the bird model above his shoulder. Second, he walked to his desk. Third, he placed it on his desk. In this way, the disabilities teacher student tested that the gifted student had thought of 5 reasonings per idea by bringing the bird model through the air to his desk. 8. The computational Hegelian programmed an example about intersubjectivity. He did this by pretending to fly home, like a bird. First, he stood up from his seat. Second, he raised and lowered his arms repeatedly, like a bird flying. Third, he walked forwards. In this way, the computational Hegelian programmed an example about intersubjectivity by pretending to fly home, like a bird. 9. The philosopher comparing normativity judgments with Hegel intersubjectivity wrote down the competencies of each subject. He did this by sewing the sheet over itself by 0.01 meter. First, he threaded thread through the needle. Second, he positioned the needle at one end of the sheet. Third, he sewed the sheet over itself. In this way, the philosopher comparing normativity with Hegel wrote down the competencies of each subject by sewing the sheet over itself. 10. The computational human rights philosopher giving accent prevention of omissions equal importance, gave both subsistence, acting, rights and security, prevention omissions, rights necessity scores of 10-10. He did this by mixing the apple and cream to put in the pie. First, he placed an apple in a bowl. Second, he put cream in a bowl. Third, he mixed the apple and cream together. In this way, the computational human rights philosopher gave both subsistence, acting, rights and security, preventing omissions, rights necessity scores of 10-10 by mixing the apple and cream to put in the pie.